Hello everyone, it is Justin, your Eagle Skipper here with episode 14 of Journey to the Top, here with Darlington FC. And in today's episode, we are going to be facing against Fylde in the Vanarama National League North. And if we look at the season preview, we are both expected to be thereabouts at the top of the league. But for us both, things have not gone quite to plan for this season. We're sitting at 8th and they're sitting at 14th on the table. But since you were last with us, a number of games have been played. You were here for our season opener against Brackley, where we lost 1-0. Didn't really look like wanting to be in this league, let alone in that game. Sam Johnson, the keeper, has not played since then. He's got the stats, but he's not got what it takes to be our starting keeper for that game. So after that, we really changed things up. We brought in Harry Allen. He's only let in 3 goals over the past 6 games. He has been our main keeper for this run of good form. Another issue that we had was I don't think that 4-4-2 that we had in this Brackley game and through this good run of form in the preseason is going to be the future for the club. Because I looked at what our analysts were saying about our club, and we've got the highest passing and the second highest teamwork in the league. And because of that, I switched us to a vertical tiki-taka system with this 4-3-1-2. It's a very narrow formation. We've got Gilbert and Hughes pushing up pretty far. Hughes has been on attack. Gilbert has been on defense and support. Everybody across our defense is playing really well as of late, and Charman has been banging in the goals over the last couple of games. 5 goals in the last, was it 3 matches? Fantastic stuff from Charman. And he's injured, but Lee Connolly has been playing decently well, not scoring himself, but getting other people in scoring positions. Yeah, that's what we've got. One issue that we are facing, and if you look at our inbox, everyone else thinks too, is that we don't have much by way of midfielders. We have 4 midfielders. We have 5 people who can play central midfield, and right now 4 of them are on the pitch. 1 is on the bench, and we have nobody in reserve. So I am looking at a bunch of players to bring in either on loan or on a cheap contract because we are way over our payroll budget. And I am looking to get rid of a few players. Somebody did leave, hasn't played for us, so I won't show you who that was. But that's where we are for this match. And who we're going to be playing today, we're going to be starting Allen in goal, a back 4 of Gilbert, Broughton, Kwanzaa, and Hughes, with Savage, Bird, Hatfield in midfield, Carvalho ahead of them, and Kumwenda and Charman leading the way. Also, Kwanzaa has been getting a lot of yellow cards, but his jumping reach, he is the best jumper I've ever seen. It's not showing his heading percentage, but he's probably leading the league in headers per game. Good stuff from the Scottish, not young player, but the Scot. But let's get into this match. All right, we can't pump our fists and tell them to pick off where they left off. I'm going to point at them. Point at them. You go continue where you left off. Defenders, I have faith. I have faith. I don't like how Carvalho is starting out the game complacent. I'm going to have to get a little shouty at him if he can't pick that up. And we've got our mint green kits for today. It really makes me think of mint chocolate chip ice cream when I see them. But right away we've got a goal. Hatfield finds Luke Charman. I don't know if he was looking for Charman or Kwanzaa, but Charman, that's his 4th header in the past few games. Fantastic stuff from the players. Hatfield looking for Kwanzaa. Kwanzaa wasn't looking for him. Charman picks it up, puts it in the net. Their keeper out of position. Really should have come forward to get the ball, but not going to complain. I don't like how that is the only shot that we've had in the opening 15 minutes of the match. Our XG is looking pretty low. I'd like for us to pick that up. And I really don't like how Carvalho is still looking complacent. Gilbert wins a nice tackle there. Looking forward, trying to find Kumwenda. Can't really find him, and nobody is there to get corned. That's Carvalho. Man, he should have been paying attention, and Hughes is well out of position. You need to close that man down, Hughes. And their striker heads it straight over. Let me tell him to let me give Carvalho a little bit of passion. He really needs to get fired up. And Hughes misses the header, but it goes out for a goal kick. Let's shout at everybody in a moment. Now we'll let this lead get taken into halftime, and then we'll look at something that we can do going into the second half. Let's pump our fists, tell them that things are going better, but it could be better. But they could be better themselves. Let's point our finger and tell them I'm not happy with their playmaking, because I'm really not. Other than Hatfield's one set piece, things haven't gone right. Carvalho puts in a pass looking for Kwanzaa, can't quite find him, and Hatfield's going to track back and pick up the clearance. Gets it over to Gilbert. Gilbert pumping it forward, wanting to find Kumwenda, can find Kumwenda, finds Charman with a header, but he sends it back to Bird, wants Carvalho. Carvalho finds Hughes. Charman tried to play Hughes in there, but can't quite find him, and Kwanzaa is caught sleeping, and the striker gets past Kwanzaa, but isn't able to put a finish on the end of that one. I'm not liking how many chances they're getting recently. Carvalho finally wins it, gets it up to Charman. Charman wanting to get past his man. I'm not sure if he passed that, but it ends back with Hatfield, who finds Bird. Bird wanting Kumwenda. Kumwenda timed his run well, but didn't look after the ball. And they pump it forward, and they're able to bring it forward. Want Gilbert to close down Korn there. He is, but he's not really putting in much of a tackle. He gets one in, can't do anything, and Allen gets beat at the near post. I'm going to demand more from the entire team, because that was pathetic. Gilbert is probably going to get taken off here in 10 minutes time, if not sooner. As I say that, I'm going to take him off sooner. Gilbert, come off for Kenyan, yes. I'm also going to bring off Kumwenda for Ngumbi. Kumwenda's about to go on international break, and I want to get Ngumbi some play time to pick up his form. Let's fire up the team. Really need them to want to do something, and that's demotivated absolutely everybody. That's not great. Let's put Hatfield forward for Carvalho. Bring back on Snedden, our lone player for this season. Let's encourage the entire team for the last few minutes of this game. Go on attacking. And this game is just going to peter out to a boring draw. Let's go to the dressing room. I'm going to point my finger and tell them I'm not happy with their performance. Why is that demotivated you, Alan? You are the one who played the most poor in the entire match. Let's hit continue. And something that I'm going to edit out that you guys didn't see, I came back a bit early. I did bring in some people on trial, and I'm going to show you one of these two are going to be joining us permanently. Who was it? It was Jordan Keane. I've got a bid out for him. Natural all the way down the defensive side of the ball. Decent all around. He spent some time in Stockport, played a few seasons at this level and above. Just going to bring him in as my first choice. If I can't bring him, I'm going to try to get Liam Nolan, the former under-21 Northern Irish international. Not the greatest player, wasn't really good enough for Fylde last season, so that's why I'm not looking to bring him in at this stage, only if I can't get Jordan Keane in the bus. But since nobody else is after him, I think he'll be joining us before too long. But let's look at the schedule and see when our next game is going to be. I think our next episode is going to be a doubleheader between this FA Cup second qualifying round and Blythe being a local rival of Darlington. But anyways, that's going to do it for this episode of Journey to the Top. If you enjoyed that, go ahead and leave a like. Drop a comment if you'd like to be included in one of our future youth intakes. We'll keep an eye on you as we progress through this save. And hit that red subscribe button if you would like to join us on this journey to the top.